Today in class 12th, I will tell you one more telescope, that is the terrestrial telescope. You have seen the astronomical telescope, the Newtonian telescope, and all these telescopes are used to view the celestial or the sky bodies, but they are unable to view the objects which are far distant on the Earth's surface. The reason is that the frontal image formed by the astronomical and the Newtonian telescope is always inverted, while the image formed by the terrestrial telescope that is always erected. And because of that, the astronomical or the Newtonian telescope are not used to view the terrestrial objects. So, just like in the astronomical telescope, we are having the two kinds of the lenses, objective and the eyepiece. But here in terrestrial telescope, one more lens is used between the objective and the eyepiece, and this lens is called the erecting lens, because this makes the erected image of the object of the image formed by the objective lens. So this is what the difference between the terrestrial and the astronomical telescope. So, the optical instruments used to view terrestrial objects is called terrestrial telescope. Terrestrial telescope. The astronomical telescope is unable to view terrestrial objects because the final image formed in astronomical telescope is inverted. When you want to see the terrestrial object, then the image must be the erected. So because of that, this astronomical telescope is not useful to view the terrestrial objects. An enacting lens is placed between objective lens and eyepiece. The image formed by this erecting lens is always erected, because of that it is the name the erecting lens. The erecting lens. Makes an erected image of object. So it is named erecting lens. तो इसीलिए हम इसको इरेक्टेड लेंस कहते हैं, क्योंकि ये इमेज जो ऑब्जेक्ट होता है उसकी इरेक्टेड इमेज बनाता है। The distance between objective lens and erecting lens is equal to f naught plus 2f, where f naught equal to focal length of objective lens and f the focal length of erecting lens. Of erecting lens. The image A1 B1 of object AB formed by objective lens is at 2f. 2f means the center of curvature, i.e. center of curvature of rectangles. And we know that when the object is at the center of curvature, the same kind of the image is formed by the lens at the 2f on the other side. The image A1 B1 acts as object for erecting lens. तो ये जो ऑब्जेक्ट इमेज होती है A1 B1, ये इसके लिए ऑब्जेक्ट का काम करती है, acts as the objective lens, as the object for the erecting lens, which makes its image which forms the image A2 B2 of same size on the other side, on its other side. So now I will tell you the magnifying power and the ray diagram also. Ray diagram. Now here is the objective lens. This is L0. The light rays are coming from infinity. The object is somewhere else. That we have named it to be AB. AB. Now these light rays focus at the focus point of this lens L0. So this light ray passes as such without any deviation, because this is passing through the optical center like this. And now this ray is passing and this ray is like this. So it is the image that I told you, A1 and B1. This is the real inverted and smaller than the object. Here is this is now point F0, and this is the 2f, the distance of this lens. This is the erecting lens. This is now its focus F. This is now its focus F on this side. So now this one. So this distance is F naught. This is now your F naught. And this is not 2F. This is 2F. So this image A1B1 is at the center of curvature of this lens L. And this is now its optical center. The one ray that is parallel to principal axis will pass through this focus, and another ray will pass through the optical center. So this is the image. This is now A2 and B2. This ray is like this one. This is the erecting lens. This is erecting lens. Then there is one more eyepiece that we are having here. This is now eyepiece. This is now eyepiece LE. And now what happens that this is the focus of this one. This is now focus point FE, so also the focus point on this side. This is FE. Now what will happen that this A2B2 lies between this lens LE and the focus of the eyepiece. So now this light ray will be parallel to the principal axis and will pass through the focus like this. Another ray will pass through this optical center like this. So here they increase, but when we increase these two, like this. This is your B2. This I take B2. Here is the final image. This is now your A3 and B3. This is final image. This is objective lens. This is erecting lens, this is eyepiece. So now you can see that the focal length of this erecting lens is always less than the focal length of both the lenses, objective and the eyepiece. So this is the ray diagram of this one, and you can see that the final image from this is now A3, B3, and that is the erected, virtual and magnified. So here we have some objects. This is the object AB lying at far distance, and its image is being formed to this A1B1. The focal length F of erecting lens is less than focal lengths of both objective lens and eyepiece. इसका मतलब क्या है कि दिस f is less than this f naught and f is less than f naught and f is also less than fe. This is now what the condition that we have. Now we take the magnifying power of the terrestrial telescope. Magnifying power. The magnifying power of terrestrial telescope is same as that of astronomical telescope. Astronomical telescope. The electric lens does not affect the magnifying power. The electric lens does not affect the magnifying power. Magnifying power, because image A to B2 is of same size as that of A1 B1. तो आप ये मानिए कि इसकी जो इमेज बन रही है वो आपकी ये बन रही है A2 B2, तो ये इससे कोई इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ता है, इसकी साइज और इसकी साइज सेम, तो इसकी जो इमेज बन रही है ना, इमेज ऑफ दिस AB इज सेम इज दैट ऑफ A2 B2. The final image A3 B3 of object AB is, तो आप क्या देख रहे हैं, is जैसे ये है इरेक्टेड, मतलब दिस नो इरेक्टेड, erected and magnified. Is magnified. तो हम क्या करें, इसकी मैग्नीफाइंग पावर निकालते हैं. मैग्नीफाइंग पावर ठीक वैसे ही वही फॉर्मूला हमको यूज करना है जो इसमें एस्ट्रोनॉमिकल टेलीस्कोप के लिए इसका फॉर्मूला था. So this is a ray diagram. That is how the images are formed, and this also you can see the relation between the focal lengths and the distance between these two. This is now your f naught plus 2f. This is now f naught. This is now 2f. So this distance between these two, this is now f naught plus 2f, as I have told you earlier. Let f equal to focal length of eyepiece and d equal to least distance of distinct vision, and you know that this is now 25 centimeter for the normal eye. So now we are having when if final image is at D, then M equal to F naught upon Fe into 1 plus your Fe upon D. This is the formula of magnifying power. And if final image is formed at infinity, then now this M will be equal to F naught upon F. This is not so much. और जब ऐसा होता है तो लेंथ ऑफ द ट्यूब that will be different, that is not equal to the F naught plus Fe, because that is the different one, because now we are having the erecting lens between the objective and the eyepiece. So this is about the terrestrial telescope, and this is used to view the objects which are present on the Earth's surface, which are far away from us. Because of the erecting lens, the image, final image form is always the erected, virtual and the magnified. So that can be seen very clearly. So you all like, share and subscribe this video. And in the next videos I will tell you about the resolving power of the optical instruments. So first I will tell you that what is the resolving power and what is the concept of this resolving power. You would have seen that if suppose two objects are very close to each other, then they cannot be distinguished, they cannot be seen clearly, separately by the naked eyes. In that case, we need such a instrument which could show us the very close objects clearly. Then this kind of the concept that is called the resolving power or the resolution of the objects. So that I will tell you in the next video. So thank you very much.